Well, hey there. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sydney. Long time no see. Hi,
know.
Melanie.
Hello.
Well, I'll tell you what, with Sydney's time off, she put together a heck of a show today. She put this show together by herself.
She's a pretty talented lady.
Yeah, she is. Hi, Melanie.
Hi.
Which dog do you have this week or today?
Well, I still have Carmen. So we're gonna see. She's got an application in. Cross our fingers. Though my partner in crime today is Lydia because she's being a Velcro dog today.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. And boy, we got a heck of a lineup today. We've got Sydney is featuring her foster dog, Angel Marie.
Yes.
And we've got foster mom Meg's got 2 dogs. And the first group we're bringing up is 3 dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And to boot, they're puppies.
Yep.
So yeah, we got, boy, you put together a heck of a show today. We're going to go ahead and bring foster mom Rebecca up. And let's get this going. The show's yours, Sydney.
Yeah, we're a jam-packed show today. We've got the 2 fosters that we have on besides me have multiple. So Becky has these 3 adorable little puppies. They are Rory, Remi, and Rowan. So Becky, I'll let you take it away and let us know which puppy is in the forefront right here.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, this is Rory. He's a
Rory.
very mild-mannered male. They're coming in right around 4 months old right now and about 35 to 40 pounds. So,
Okay.
and then we have, one went into their kennel. They're going to make me work this one. So we have, that is Remi. She's back in her kennel. We just had our afternoon meal and she's taking a nap, looks like.
I see that. Look at that.
The
Look at
youngest
that
of the 3. She was the runt of the litter. That's why I call her the youngest. And then lastly, we have Rowan, who is looking at me. Well, I'm going to walk away. Camera shy.
Oh.
Boy, he sure is.
That is Rowan. He is the largest of them, very mild-mannered, loves to hang around with the other dogs and follow along because he is visually impaired and reacts to sounds very easily, knows his name. And since they're here, my cat, they're all cat friendly. They all know to stay away from the cats.
Everything you have is white. So is that cat like a Great Pyrenees cat?
Must be nap time. Right.
Okay. And this is Rory, right?
Yes, this one's Rory.
So he has a little kind of like a black patch on his snoot.
Yes.
Oh, what a cutie.
His face when he was born was very black and has settled down into a nice gray down one side. They all have sort of tan ears. Let me see if I can't get a good shot of Rowan in his face. There he is.
Oh.
He doesn't like that camera.
Yeah. And these puppies are going to be on the smaller side. Is that right? Maybe in the 60-ish pound range?
That's what I'm guessing.
Okay. So for those who are excited to have a puppy, but looking for a dog that will not be gigantic, these are your guys. And so there are, and could you share their story a little bit? Because there was actually, unfortunately, more puppies in this litter.
Yes, they were, Mom was rescued from the street just in a town north of me, about 30 minutes, brought to the shelter. She gave birth to 10 puppies. And the next day she ruptured her uterus and went into emergency surgery. And the rescue took the 10 puppies and they bottle fed them. And we were, Emily ended up with the 3. So the rest passed, and they believe it was due to distemper exposure somehow.
Okay.
So either in uterus or just after being born in the shelter, something like that.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why every once in a while when there's a mama dog, and GPRS tries to rush as quickly as possible to help them so they're not exposed to all of the things that can exist in a shelter environment. So yeah, these guys are just so darn cute, but they're really mellow. Like we're not seeing kind of the usual puppy antics. Is this unusual for them, or are they on the calmer side?
They're on the calmer side.
Okay.
They have free access to the outside with the doggy door, so they have learned just to relax and come and go, and they play in the morning and they play in the late afternoon, evening when it's a little cooler.
Mm-hmm. And did you say earlier that they are already potty trained?
They are mostly housebroken, yes, but that's with the dog door. And we are working on nighttime crate training now to actually fully crate train them.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
They're all fed. They have 3 kennels lined up. They each get fed in separate kennels so that there's no food resource guarding or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like one of them's already kind of crate trained.
My own pack.
Yeah. And so, Becky, how many dogs do you have of your own?
I own 5. I have 2 Great Pyrenees and 3 English Labs.
Oh, wow.
And the Pyrenees were all rescues.
Aww.
From the street. There's one right there.
Are they able to interact with the puppies?
Oh, every day.
Okay,
They're
wonderful.
Every day they're together.
Do the puppies have a favorite playmate of the adult dogs of yours?
Actually, no. I have one Labrador, which is very playful, but all the rest of them, they just sort of tag along and try to learn adult puppy stuff, adult dog.
Maybe they have a favorite cat.
Oh my gosh, they are just so cute.
They are.
Trying to get Rowan because he's the one that kept running away from the camera.
Yeah. And they have some pretty cute ears. Their ears are like
yeah, they're kind of a buff colored ears.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lori, are you seeing all this?
Stop trying to give Lori puppies.
Lori's a sucker for puppies.
Yeah. They're really coming into their own colors too, because when I first saw their pictures when they were really little, they all looked so similar.
Yes.
But now I can actually tell each one apart.
You're a good boy.
That's why if you look on their profiles on our website, they each Becky was very smart and she assigned them each a color. And so if you look at their little photos, you'll see that they have like a green or red or yellow, because it was so hard when they were little to tell them apart. But yeah, they really just, it's always amazing how quickly they grow up. And but these guys are just dolls.
And they're sharing with each other. Becky's taught them how to share.
I think we have an Amazon delivery.
Oh.
Somebody's at the front door.
Cute.
Wow.
Yep.
I like how you do that. I like how you pitch the treats.
Adorable.
Because puppies always need a
Remi?
game, and you pitch the treat. They are adorable. Wow. Are they available now for adoption? I don't think Rebecca can hear me.
No. And Becky, all of these puppies are available now?
Yes.
To adopt?
Fully vaccinated and they're all been altered.
Okay, wonderful. And what's a little snapshot of each of their personalities?
Well, the female is definitely the leader of the pack. She's the smartest. She was the quickest to learn everything. and loves to get treats.
And that's
She
Remi.
does not like I have a female and she does not like to be petted or held. So she's always running into her crate when I get near. But if I have food, she's okay. She lets me touch her.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the
Okay,
boys.
so that was her on the right.
Yeah, she went running into the kennel because I was going to pet her. Rowan, which is the green and the blind one, he's much of a follower. He's always with Remi, but he's my favorite. He's just so calm, and I think that's because of the vision issues.
Mm.
And then Rory is very independent. The other two will be out doing something, and he's just fine staying inside and being on his own and just doing his own thing.
And he's the one on the right now. Yeah, you can
Yes.
really see how much bigger
Oh yeah.
the
Rowan is.
Rowan is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
You're a good boy.
cute. So cute. Well, thank
She's
you so
amazing.
much for bringing them on. It's really helpful for people to be able to see dogs and puppies in real time, and so this is super helpful because I would never have imagined that puppies this young would be that calm. It's
I know.
I feel like it's because they're with my pack, and my pack is very calm.
I think
Except
it's
when
the
Amazon
cat.
guy comes.
The cat keeps them in check.
Yeah, it's every litter that I've raised, they've all been amazed. They take them out in public and they're like, "Wow, they're so calm." I'm like, "Yeah, this is normal for us." So
Wow.
I hope it's a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, again,
Ask her if she
thank
can
you.
stay for the rest of the show.
You're welcome, and I hope they find a home.
Good. If you can stay for the rest of the show, that would be great. And if they do
Sure.
cute things, we'll bring them up. But we'll go ahead and give you a little break right now. But if you want to keep the camera trained on them, and then
That would
we
be
might
perfect.
have viewers who drop questions in the chat as the show goes
Okay.
on too.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Thank you.
So now who's up next, Sydney? Oh, you gotta rest your voice for a second. I don't blame you.
Yeah. So next, the foster Meg is going to bring up. I think is that Lucas?
No, this is DeShanna.
Oh, okay, DeShanna.
Yeah.
That's DeShanna. Yeah. She,
Yeah.
everybody missed it. Up until just about 2 minutes ago, she was sprawled out on that couch.
She's a pretty girl. It looks like
She
her
is.
fur is fairly silky.
It is. She is very lovely to pet and
soft.
easy to care for. Like, she doesn't have a really thick undercoat, so brushing her is easy. We gave her a bath. She didn't love that, but she tolerated it. So she's a pretty easy dog. She walks really well on a leash.
Nice.
Yeah, she doesn't pull. Very easy to walk. Great personality, would be great with kids or adults, either one. She kind of like matches your energy. So if you're super excited, she's going to be excited to see you and play with you. But if you're calm, she's calm too. So
Nice. She's a little mirror.
She is. She's a really good dog.
And
Every time she meets somebody, she lays on her back and wants to belly rub.
remind us how old she is.
She is 3, they believe. I believe she was a stray. So
She's still a younger adult.
she's young. She plays a lot with Lucas. They came to me together, and so she is. They play a lot. They wrestle and they have a good time. And she tolerates that well, but she is more independent than Lucas, and so she doesn't need as much of the interaction, I think, as Lucas really wants to play a lot.
Okay.
You know?
So they can be adopted separately then, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, they could. She'll be just fine if she was on her own or with a lot of dogs. She's tolerated my dog. She's cat friendly. She's housebroken. Yeah, we're really. I mean, really, there's the only thing she does bark a little bit if you leave her outside, but if you're out there with her, she won't. You can tell her to be quiet, and she will. And if you bring her in the house at night, she will not bark. So she's a good girl.
And is she about medium size, maybe around 75 pounds?
70 pounds. She's
Okay.
not a big girl compared to like my other peers. So yeah, and I think she's fully grown. She's got big paws though, which is odd. Yeah, hello.
So it sounds like though she does need a canine playmate in her forever home.
I mean, ideally, I do think she'd be okay on her own as long as she got the attention. But she would be great with a playmate. Yeah, or kids or somebody to keep her entertained. Yeah.
Yeah. So how long do you usually take her for a walk? What do you think is her perfect kind of walk and exercise routine?
I mean, she could go for as long as you wanted to go. It's hot right here in Texas right now, so we haven't been doing a ton of walking just because of the heat. But yeah, her energy level can be high, but as you can see, she's very chill. So if you're not doing anything, she's not going to do
that means she can be adopted in the Pacific Northwest, because when they go for a walk, they go to the top of the mountain and back.
I don't think she'd have an issue at all with that. Absolutely.
Yes, I was gonna say she sounds like she would be a great hiking buddy.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, because I live in Oregon, so we love to look for hiking buddies. So
and she's not a massive like Great Pyrenees. She's more of a slender dog. That goes perfect with hiking.
Yes. Yeah. She's filling out a little bit since I've gotten her, but yeah, she definitely would be a great hiker. I used to live in Colorado. She would have been great.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Meg. I had to get the puppies in there for a second. Sorry.
Of course.
Here we
of
go.
course. Yeah.
There we go. That's what we do. We get puppies in there when they do something cute.
Of course.
So now you have a second dog you're fostering.
Yeah,
now,
let me see if I can get him in the picture. He's awfully
see if you can get him up from laying down on the floor, right?
Yeah, see if I can get him up on the couch. Come on, buddy. Can I come up here? Oops. Oh, there you go. Come on. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to hurt yourself doing that. I don't think he wants up on the couch.
He loves to be on the couch. That's the funny part.
Oh, really?
It's just when you tell him
maybe
not
if you
to,
sit down first, there you go. Oh, you had to put it. He doesn't look like a big guy either.
Oh, he's big.
He's 90 pounds, probably a little more now. We've been working on putting on weight. He came in.
Okay, so he's not tiny. He's just not a big guy.
He's pretty tall and lanky.
Well, let's put it this way. For somebody that's got a Shih Tzu, that's a big guy, but.
Yes, he's a big guy. He's very sweet, though.
Oh, man, I got to get this. In there. We had 3 puppies looking right at the camera.
Aw.
There they are.
Oh.
Sorry, Meg. All right, here we're back to you, Lucas.
There's Lucas.
So I can't remember. He is an older puppy too? Isn't he pretty young still?
He's 2, I think.
Okay.
That's what they said. I believe he was an owner turn-in.
Okay.
From what I remember. But I don't think he had a lot of interaction with people necessarily, especially on a positive note. He does, if you use a stern voice with him, he's a little bit more sensitive to that kind of thing.
Yeah.
With him. He got very offended when he got his bath. He's still kind of mad at me about it.
I was going to say, he looks like he's not a happy camper right now. And I was thinking he was camera shy, but he's not. No. He got a bath.
I think he's mad at me right now.
He's tender-hearted, sensitive soul.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he
Okay.
definitely he has the Pyrenees paw. If you stop petting him and he wants to be petted, he will put his paw on you and tell you.
Okay,
Wow.
so Julie's ready to be the next foster home for the R puppies.
Yeah. Julie says she'll take all 3 of the R puppies.
Julie
Here,
Remote.
let me show people who the R puppies are. R puppies. Okay.
They like their liver treats.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I
Julie,
kind of
I
like
mean,
Lucas now.
yeah.
He's
a
classic.
very,
He's a classic Great Pyrenees.
yeah, he's
All
a
the way up
very
to the bump
handsome
on his
boy.
head.
Yeah, he's got the bump for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't
So
have a wife to say no anymore either.
Yeah. So he is the most playful. Meg, do you have are these the only dogs in your house, or do you have others?
Oh, I've got plenty of others. I've got 2 Pyrenees.
You got no shortage of dogs, do
I
you?
have no shortage of dogs, but I have 2 Pyrenees, and then I have a Japanese Chin and a older lady Jack Russell Terrier, and then we just adopted a couple of Chiweenies. So we're a full house right now.
Yeah.
But honestly, they're all pretty chill, and so. Yeah, they all get along. It's funny because you'll watch the Japanese Chin, and he wants to play with Lucas, and Lucas wants to play with him, but neither one of them know how to play. So it's kind of funny. they're learning, but it's cute to see him, and he's very gentle with a Japanese Chin's only about 10 pounds.
I was going to say,
I want to know what a Chiweenie is.
they're little.
Oh, it's
guys.
a Chihuahua and a Dachshund, right?
Mm-hmm.
They
There's
do that on purpose?
I think so. Yeah, they're pretty popular. So.
Wow. Boy, there's something wrong with people.
So that's pretty special because they're young, playful Pyrenees, but they're being respectful of these tiny little dogs. And so that's sweet because a lot of times we have people who apply and have little dogs already, and they might have little dogs who have been exposed to big dogs and really like them, and they want to add a large dog to their pack. And so even though your 2 fosters are younger adults, it sounds like they can happily coexist with smaller dogs, as long as they're getting enough exercise to get their own big dog wiggles out.
Yes, absolutely. And great with cats too. He doesn't like to go in my house, so we are actually out in the granny quarters, which is like where they can sleep and such. And they have a dog door, and the cats from the neighborhood go through the backyard, and he doesn't bother any of them.
Wow.
Yeah,
How old would you say he was? I don't remember how old you said he was.
we think 2 years old.
Okay.
2 years.
He's still
pretty-
learning to walk on leash. So he's still trying to accept that and figure that out. I think he had kind of the run of the place wherever he was.
Okay. Well, it sounds like it would be a great idea for his new person or people to take him to training classes, because that would help them bond with him and also understand the new structure and walking on a leash and all of those other good training things that are taught in classes.
And he's very smart.
Or just send him to me.
Quick.
Or send him to me.
No, Steve, you don't get any more dogs.
No. Hey, I'm the only one that has a say here now.
Yeah, it's so funny because Lucas, I would never have imagined that he's 90 pounds because he's just so long and lean.
Yes. When I first got him, you could feel his bones, and you still can feel the top part a little bit. We're trying as hard as we can to get weight on him. He doesn't gain weight super quickly, and free feed and feed wet twice a day and hot dogs in the evening. I mean, he gets a full day's worth of food, but he's trying to put on some weight. I think he likes to play so much that sometimes he burns it off.
Well, it sounds like he's got a pretty sweet deal there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
We like our dogs. Let's put that way.
That's cool.
Is he a lot taller than DeShanna?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's quite a bit taller, very lanky. He has a kind of an interesting gait. I'm not sure about his hips if there's a problem or not, but I kind of want to see once he gets a little weight on them. He's not in pain or anything, so I'm not worried about it from that perspective. But it's just an interesting gait. He's got kind of his hips are a little bit almost like somebody described it as those Star Wars characters. The mechanical.
Oh, the AT-ATs?
Yeah. And I thought that was pretty accurate, actually. So.
Okay.
What
does his perfect home look like?
Somebody with some patience, and maybe it's somebody with a confident dog. He definitely likes playing with DeShanna because she's more confident. If you are going to have somebody, I would want a younger dog with him just because he does need somebody to play with and such. But yeah, somebody that can take the time to work with him and kind of let him learn at his own pace. Because he's very respectful. He loves being on the couch. But he needs to take his time getting adjusted to stuff. He came in with an infection in his paw, and the first day that I treated it, he was unhappy with me for 2 days and wouldn't come near me. And then now I can trim his toes. So it's just one of those things that he takes a little more time to get used to people and such. But he's a sweetheart, very loving.
Yeah. And that's okay. I mean, he has the right to set those kind of boundaries too.
Yes.
Oh, puppy nap time. Cute. And so Meg, how long have you had Lucas and DeShanna?
They came in on the 17th, I believe. So a couple of months.
Okay.
Did he go to sleep?
Yeah, he's resting.
It must be that time of day because we got puppies too.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. The air conditioner is struggling to keep up. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody's in Texas today, the puppies and Lucas and DeShanna.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, wow. Okay.
So they can be adopted anywhere. So that's the good news.
Yeah.
They can go to the East Coast. They can go to the Midwest. They can go to the Pacific Northwest. So that is the good and exciting news. So
that is.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Meg, so much. And it's really nice to see them too, because I thought I remembered you had them for a little while. So it's exciting to be able to have you on the show and just showcase what nice dogs they are.
They are. They're sweethearts, both of them.
Perfect. Well, can you stay for the rest of the show?
Yeah, we'll stay.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, next up, we have Sydney.
Yes. I'm not for adoption, but.
No. So you have to, well, you just want to do the dog. So you have Angel Marie.
So yes, Angel Marie, she's laying on the floor right now. I'm going to see if I can get her attention. Little one. Do you want a treat? Okay. I might have to get on the floor with her.
You're good. As long as you're good.
She's little. So she's only about 63 pounds.
Oh, a little carry you can put in your pocket.
Yeah, she is just come here, little one. I call her little one. That's her nickname. Okay, now she's just gonna lay on the floor. So I'm gonna see if I can.
Okay.
Hopefully I won't make anybody seasick.
There. Oh my. She looks like an A. Aw.
She has the softest fur. My Pyrenees boys that I've had, their fur was kind of coarse, but she's just like a cotton ball. She's super, super soft.
How old is she?
So she's 8.5.
Oh, she's a senior.
Yeah.
Holy cow, I would have never guessed that. Not by looking at her.
She is spunky. She has, of course, she's laying down, so it makes me look like a liar. But she actually, she'll go walk at a really good clip on the leash. My home office is on the second floor, and she will race up the stairs. And if I come down, she'll race back down. So she has the energy of a 6 or 7-year-old dog. She's more like if everybody remembers Lady that we had on recently but got adopted. She's more that energy level. And maybe because she's so much smaller, she just has not aged as quickly. But she's in great shape. I mean, she's at a perfect weight. And she came from a family that supposedly had a small and big male dog and a smaller child and a teenager. So she's lived with all of that. I think she would like the ultimate home, though, is as an only dog. I think she's had some negative encounters with bigger dogs. And she's at that age where she's just pretty settled in the world, and she doesn't need a lot of other dog interaction. There's an older puppy that's about a year old that lives down the alley from me, and she was freaked out about new dogs for the first week or so. And now she's decided that puppy is super fun. So walk past, she'll do a bunch of play bows and like spins and runs up and down the fence. So
imagine that.
And that's why I say she's very youthful. My previous dogs that were a lot bigger were not at 8.5. They weren't doing stuff like that. They were over it. So.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. Her backstory. So the family, from what I understand, the family had her since she was a puppy her whole life. They adopted her from the shelter that they turned her into. And they simply said the reason that they dropped her off is that they couldn't care for her anymore, and they asked the shelter to euthanize her. And
wait a minute. I have a question. Because they couldn't care for her anymore, they wanted her to die?
Yep.
I hope they don't have kids.
They did.
So I wonder if they still have kids. Maybe they surrendered to kids and said, I can't care for them anymore.
It's wild to me because they're Angel Marie is like Mary Poppins. She's practically perfect in every way.
Gotcha.
So I can't.
Well, seniors. She's a senior. She's the best.
Yeah. They filled out a profile on her, so whoever adopts her will be able to read that. But they literally never took her on a walk, and so she didn't know how to walk on a leash at first. She was not confident at all. She wanted to go, but everything was concerning. So if we would see a person walking on the sidewalk, even on the other side of the street, she would stop and have to watch them and see if they were going to do scary things or not. And then I could give her some encouraging words, and then she would walk on. If she saw another dog in the first week and a half or so, she would actually turn and want to walk back the other way. I mean, that's how much she wanted to avoid other dogs. But now she's met several people on a walk. I have really lovely neighbors that are used to me having a friendly dog. And so they'll come, and she's had enough positive interactions meeting new people while out on a leash that now when she sees new people, she'll wag her tail and she would like to meet them. So I mean, I've had her a month, I think it's been a month exactly today, and she's made significant progress on leash, and she just needed exposure. She just needed practice. But she definitely could walk. I take her for about 25-minute walks. I've taken her to the park a couple times to go for a walk, and she did great in the new space. So if someone was looking for a pocket-sized dog that's calm, she is wonderful. I mean, she hops up on the bed at night and sleeps with me for at least part of the night. The first night I put her in the crate because I didn't know her and I didn't know what she was going to do, and she whined, and it was so pitiful that I let her out, and then she immediately hopped up on the bed with me, and so I was like, okay, this is what we're doing.
All right.
She really does not like the crate, and she doesn't need it. So I can leave and run errands, and she is fine. I mean, she wants to go with me. So if it's not too hot, I actually can take her in the car because she rides really well in the car too. So yeah, she's just, I don't want people to look at her age and think she's a senior, so I'm going to keep looking, because she is perfectly healthy, still has a good energy level, and I think she's going to live a long time.
Sorry, Sydney. Lucas was looking at the camera. I had to get him up there.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of that. So yeah.
And then naturally, puppies. You got to just see puppies.
Of course.
You understand that. So
yes, I do. But she doesn't like to get up on the couch. She's uncomfortable being up there. It could be that she was never allowed on the couch before. I put her up on the couch to kind of let her know it's okay, and she immediately gets off. She wants nothing to do with it. At first, she wouldn't lay on the dog bed either, but she is laying on it more often now. So I think she was probably used to the Texas heat, and so she would prefer to lay on the floor. And now it's not.
I think she prefers a belly rub right now.
Yeah, she really does. She follows me from one room to another. So even if she's in a dead sleep and I get up and go to another room, she'll come follow me.
So basically, this is probably one of the easiest dogs you ever had.
Yeah.
Okay, so then now let's go back to her previous owners. How could they not care for this?
I mean, it could be, I would not be surprised if the large male dog got into it with her, because she has, I can tell she's been bitten in the face by a larger dog. She has a couple scars that are, I mean, they're well healed,
right.
But I can tell that she had.
But to surrender a dog like this because they couldn't care for her anymore and wanted him to kill her?
Yeah, I know. Just because she is technically a senior, it is it's wild to me.
That's just, don't do that, everybody. If your dog becomes a senior and you don't want a senior anymore, just don't get a dog. Just don't go there. Okay. Look at her. She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she is super furry. She lets me brush her.
And these are going to, in 8 years, the puppies are going to be similar.
Yeah. They're going to be a similar size. Like, I can touch her feet and her toes and all of
Wow, look at
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
And you prove it. So
yeah.
I gotta go get Sasha. She's in some sort of a crisis out there. I have a feeling a fly farted down the road somewhere. But I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, she is a very nice girl.
So Sydney, since you are in Oregon, what's the kind of range of where she could be adopted out to?
Yeah. So she could be adopted in Washington State, in Oregon, and probably even Idaho if they're willing to drive to pick her up.
Mm-hmm.
So those are kind of the options that where she could go, because we wouldn't. And maybe if somebody in Northern California even, because I'm not. It would maybe be a few hours drive, so that wouldn't be a big deal.
Wow, ain't that something?
Has ever had any adopters from Canada?
Yeah. It doesn't happen very often, but we do, and we've. I think probably the first one we did was during COVID. That was interesting, but yeah, if they are close, within like an hour of the border of Washington, we'll go ahead and maybe even two. We will consider Canada adopters. That's where Loopy, who I think he was featured on the main GPRS page with his really beautiful Bernese mountain dog sister. Loopy was a Canada adoption.
Who was?
Loopy.
Oh.
He had been a headquarters dog, but when he wagged his tail, it would go around in a loop. So that's why they called him that. Yeah. So do you want to get up and show them how cute you are? No.
You know, she's a good looking girl.
Yeah,
she is.
She has a very pretty face. So it's, I mean, people will pass people and they'll just be like, oh, that's a pretty dog. So we have Saturday market here. I didn't take her yet because she was still learning to walk on a leash and learning that strangers can be okay. Saturday market is a little too busy for her, but I think now she might be ready to do it, because I've taken her, we've run errands together, I've taken her to the pet store, taken her to the park. We met one of my friends who has a new Chihuahua mix, and she did great with that dog. We walked for about 45 minutes together in the park. So I think there are a lot of possible homes where she would be happy, but she would be ecstatic to have somebody who either was retired and was home often, or she could go run errands with them, or someone who worked remotely, because she really is people focused. And granted, I've only had her for a month, so there will be parts of her personality that still come out, but people are her number one thing. And so if the more time she gets to spend with them, the better. She's not super independent of people. I mean, she's not needy. She just wants to bask in the presence of her people. But
looks like right now she's in heaven.
Yeah.
She fell asleep.
My mom has come and met her, another friend, and my grandma, who is 88, actually came over and met her, and Angel Marie was super sweet, super happy. She hardly barks. And if I open the door and somebody comes in, that she wants to meet them. Like, there's no barking, there's no, hey, who are you? You don't belong here. She immediately is like, welcome, friends. So
wait a minute. That's not a Great Pyrenees. Somewhere there's a zipper on there. She's got a Pyrenees outfit on.
I know. So, yeah. Yeah, she's a nice girl.
Wow, what a girl.
Yeah.
So, but she'd also be a good adoption for senior citizens too, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah. because she is done with her wild child days, but she still would love to go for walks and stuff with her people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
All right. I got Sasha here. That's what I'm doing. I'm bending over. I'm scratching on Sasha. Sasha's not for adoption either. Nobody want her. Well, she's a Kuvaz. Wow, look at her. Look how mellow she is.
I actually
and
think,
look how mellow Lucas is being.
Yeah, Lucas is a nice boy. So
yes.
Angel Marie does have double dew claws on both feet. I would not be surprised if her DNA results came back as part Maremma.
Wouldn't surprise me because of her smaller frame.
And she doesn't have big
and she doesn't have the jowls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maremmas don't have jowls.
Yeah. And she has a big, beautiful smile.
Oh, yeah. And that's what they have. They have permanent smile.
Yeah.
So. Wow. Well, look at that. I can't believe how mellow they are.
Puppies are blowing my mind.
They are. No wonder Julie take all three of them. She want to get puppies that she doesn't have to chase all over the place. You know? Wow. Oops, sorry, yeah. Sydney. I brought the wrong dog up. Well, I'll tell you, Lucas just does that for me. You know what? Yes. He's just classic, good-looking boy.
Yes. He's super handsome.
All right. Great Pyrenees Rescue Society.org. That's where every one of these dogs are today, including the puppies. So.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it, but we really spanned
you better rub her tummy.
I know.
And thank you.
But we had, all the guests today really span the ages from puppy to young adult to, 4-year-old, 3-year-old.
Oh man! Oh, I didn't get him up in time. He had his head on the arm, and his paw was up there too. He was relaxed, but I missed it. I didn't catch it in time. And those there, they are done for the day. It looks like, doesn't it? Boy, oh boy! All right, and it looks like all you got to do is, wow, that's just like laying in bed with her, isn't it? Except a little harder.
Pretty much. Yeah. She what's funny is in bed she doesn't really snuggle with me except for in the morning. She wants to snuggle, but it's like she doesn't know how, so she's super awkward about it. And so and it's really funny. I mean, she'll come and punch, she'll tap my face with her paw because she's trying to get close. And then she'll lay her head right here. So she's very sweet. And she does give kisses on occasion.
Wow. Well, she's just, we got 3 of the mellowest dogs I've ever seen today. Actually, 6 of the mellowest dogs. Because there's 3 puppies down there. Yeah. Wow.
Clearly, this is the chill episode.
No kidding. We have to remember that so we can replay it if we have to at some point.
Yeah. And she'll even let me slide her around. Huh. Yeah.
You can slide her around? Like you saying mopping your floor with her or something?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, man. We got this on video.
I know.
We can blackmail her, can't we? Oh boy. You can't do that with many dogs. I'll tell you that right now.
So it's like once it took her pretty quickly for her to trust me, but once she trusts you, it's all golden. I mean, you still have to show up and be reliable in that, and and keep that trust, but she does trust pretty easily. She's not one of those slow burn dogs that needs extra time, but as long as someone is kind of just respects that she makes her own decisions sometimes and likes to do her own thing, and she's a good girl.
There's a poster boy right there.
Yeah.
Boy. But you know what? She's a poster girl too, except a video poster of her sliding around on the floor.
Well, you know, any of these dogs could be entered into the GPRS calendar contest that's going on.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. Any of them, the puppies can. Who's in the lead right now? I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I do know that votes will be matched and doubled starting tomorrow through August 1st. So if you go, the URL's up on the screen in that QR code, and you vote tomorrow through August 1st, your vote will actually count twice because we have a corporate donor who is matching donations up to $4,000.
Yay!
Wow, that is so awesome. Wow, cool. All right. So what a show today. And next week, we're going back to Skippy Skippins and see what kind of antics she's up with, what Stephanie's got going on with new dogs now, or dogs now in general.
Yeah.
And wow, what a show we had. This was a good show today. I'm very happy with this show we had. I've never seen puppies that mellow. Never, ever. Never seen them. And, oh man, there is Mr. Majestic.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy. Meg, you got to start snapping pictures like that and send them to me. I can make some good memes out of that.
Okay, I've got some great pictures. I have one of him with his arm around DeShanna. I mean, they're just
wow.
Yeah.
Look at how that's a good looking dog. Wow.
He's a good looking dog. He's a cutie pie.
Wow. I can't adopt him. He's too young for me. I don't. I need a senior. And Angel Marie's in Oregon, and that was just too far for me to drive. Of course, she could fly first class, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, and Lucas is taken up. He literally is taken up half the couch.
Wow. Yeah. All right, everybody. I think that we can call it a good show today and call it a wrap. About 7 minutes early.
Yeah.
That'll make up for some of the overtime we've been doing.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. I want to bring up something here on, we got a show we're putting together for August the 16th. Now's a good time to bring that up. We're going to have a very special show, and it's going to be from Utah and Montana, basically. But we're hoping that Sydney can join us, and Molly, all of our hosting on this show, because this is a show that the primary dog we're going to feature, his name is Phoenix, and he's with Norris Ark Rescue up there in Montana. But she's actually fostering him for the Great Pyrenees Rescue Resources, Utah, Montana. And this dog had gone through a board and train and came out eating everybody. And just 6 weeks of being with Katie up there. Katie's a good trainer, and she understands the breed. 6 weeks later, he's a major hit in their 4th of July parade in town. 6 weeks later. How did she do that in just 6 weeks? I mean, so, and then we got Levi. Everybody loves Levi. And we also have another of the New Hope behaviorists going to be with us, Zach. He's going to be with us. They're going to talk about the ins and outs of board and trains and why it's just not a good idea. Okay. And they're going to cover that. And we're also going to have Peanut back on. Everybody remembers Peanut, that big ass dog in southern Utah. Now the Fosters adopted him. They foster failed, and we want to get an update on that big boy. All right. Remember, he's the one they got down to 130 pounds to apparently a good weight. He's a big boy, and he's just living the best life right now. But that's all on August 16th, okay? So mark your calendars. This is going to be a very, very special show. And Zach, you guys met Zach, I don't know, a couple, 2 or 3 months ago, briefly, but he's going to be on with Levi, and a lot of you know Levi. So we got there'll be 2 featured behaviorists on, and a dog that was sent through a board and train, and they really did damage. They really did damage. Even GPRS doesn't recommend boarding trains. None of the rescues really do. Boarding train, there's just so much that can go wrong in there, and you don't know it.
Right.
So anyway, all right, everybody, that's it for today. Where's everybody? Oh, there they are. There's Rebecca.
Thank you so much, Becky.
Meg and Rebecca, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at that. Look at that boy, Lucas. God, he just turned his head when I said his name. Wow, he just does it for me. Wow. All right, I'll have to think about that one. All right, everybody. We'll see y'all next week from Skippy Skippin's Rescue and Rehab. Bye now.